Frankie. Okay. It's interesting how things work. I found some stuff out when I went online. Some of my followers, social media trolls, etc., etc. I feel a little better. I like how I developed in such a fashion that the stuff that did bother me doesn't bother me anymore. I learn from it. But when people here at the park are spooked, calling the police, sending emails to the park manager, making false statements, and I'm not hard to find, and no police arrive at the front door, and no police are harassing me, and no one's talking to me, and the only thing left to do is just put this mess together and get myself on the boat so I can go ahead and do a video saying I'm on the boat, I'm on the boat. I have been given the permission to put the AC in for the rest of my time here. I'm gonna pack everything back up and set it all up. There were some major complications yesterday, but I adapted and I overcame it. It's a rubber band. People here at the park saying that I'm walking around with blades, knives, weapons. I've been harassed, lied to, stalked here at the park by the residents of the Heritage Plantation mobile home Fear Park, a place that you would want to go if you're afraid, because apparently people live here because they feel safe. Okay, so right now we've got a relatively busy 2 days ahead of me. And I'm going to beat this. feet. Apparently my computers, my tripods, the remains of my cats, my mom, photo albums, Rimpy, considered by her, Leslie, is all junk and trash. Remember, we're talking about Rimpy, a living entity, and the remains of my cats and my mom. She says it's all junk, trash, and uses the 4-letter S-H-I-T word. On top of that, there's much more to be said. Does it look like I'm paranoid about anything? People who sit behind their window or sit inside their house and peep out of their windows and call the police and just cause problems, I would have to say that's what I would consider to be paranoid. If Leslie would have done so much more to help me, this situation won't be where it is today. But because there's, let's say no capital gain in it for anybody, unless I choose to offer reciprocation, no one wants to help me. That's why no attorney's helping me either. Because in order for an attorney to help me, you want to see some sort of reciprocation, right? Because I don't have any attorneys in the family. Too bad, huh? If I'd had an attorney in the family, sure there's no P. No P. So much food. So many obstacles. Clearing. So much fear out there that I'm at an awe. I've got more control over my data. Not as much as I'd like, but I have to do everything so quiet and I'm sick of this. Really sick of it. I have to sweep these pellets up every morning because I'm walking barefoot. And when you step on them, it's like stepping on little rocks. You see all these little bits of noise. God forbid should the madam of the house get up. She'll come out here and I'll be punished. It's already a little warm in here. No one cares about that, right? I guess I'm doing wrong just by working, right? Pathetic. Remember, I'm not allowed to feed the birds anymore. I'm not allowed to give you sunrise anymore. Maybe today or tomorrow I'll be told to stop living and stop breathing. Because apparently people are telling me I can't walk through the park. I can't carry my phone with me. I can't go get ice at the pool. I can't walk to the pool with no shirt on. Apparently people are telling me everything. When is it going to be that somebody's going to tell me that I can go number 2 when I have to use the washroom between 6 and 7, and I can go number 1 between 7 and 8. I mean, when is it going to be that people are going to tell me, without a judge, the legal system dictating my passage, when it is, what it is, and how long I should live for? When is this going to end? When are people going to stop telling other people what to do? All part of the documentation on previous videos clearly proves what it is I'm saying to you at any given time. I can prove it. I've been told yesterday that I wasn't able to get any cat litter to bring to this side. Well, that's bull. I'm going over there in a little bit to get the cat litter. I didn't do anything in the house yesterday. I stayed outside until late, around 11 o'clock, went inside, took a little nap on the couch, and then came back out here and started working. I'm going to make my pasta. Open up a can of chili. I got to get ready for tomorrow. Today, I'm gonna have a peanut butter sandwich. No orange juice, no bacon, no eggs, no toast, no butter, no oatmeal, no vegetables, no fruit, no potatoes. But you know what? We do have that. It's not difficult to get through this. The obstacle is I want to work on it, and I'm being blocked. And I don't like being blocked and stopped. Locked out of the house? Locked out of the car? Yeah, I can put up with that. And you know what's messed up? She tells me that the lady across the street's complaining that she thinks that I'm recording her, the inside of her house, and her in the bathroom. Across the street. But the woman leaves her bathroom window open all the time. And you can't see in. Now, isn't that strange? Somebody says, hey, he's recording me, I'm worried. But then again, she leaves all her blinds open and windows open. That sounds to me like somebody's lying. No? Yes? Yesterday's videos are quite the subject of concern. You know what's sad? The birds are already chirping. Gorgeous. And I can't record it. While I clean, you can listen to the birds. What I mean by these pellets and walking with no shoes is what you're going to see right here. When I'm walking with my bare feet on the hard ground and I step on those pellets, it's just like stepping on rocks. gonna clean these windows. I'm gonna cook something to eat. Clean the cat litter boxes. 7 o'clock, go get some ice cubes. 7 o'clock, go get some ice cubes. And, well, get to work. there's really not much of any birds or horizon you're going to get this morning, but I thought you might like to see a little clip. While I'm while I'm preparing to cook some food inside, I am slowly moving forward again. Time 6:54:14 a.m. It took a little while for me to recover after she left for England, but since arrival back, my weight has diminished. The consumption of food has diminished. My stress has increased. Complications increased. Restrictions increased. I now have the shakes again. The cats have been restricted from eating 3 or 4 times a day, being Puppy, Trini, Pee-Pee. Rimpy, I can still get fed, but the other one's complicated. I now have a little bit of a tenderness in my throat because sweating and I have chill spells, hot and cold flashes. My bowel movement is completely off. I got bad neck cramps again, and I've got some pretty bad headaches. How's that for information? That barbecue chicken that I ate a couple days ago, approximately, that nicely prepared, gave me some serious bowel movement complications, and I had to lance an abscess this morning in my gum line because of some food that got jammed up, and when it cracked, that split my tooth. So I had to lance the abscess this morning. I don't have any Listerine. And how's that for more information, complications? Well, I'm not going to give you too much more to feed on, because your social media trolls are sitting back giggling and laughing with your better halves and your peers, and I'm alright with them, because they still have what means the most to me, that cat. As soon as I get all the food out here and I get the 3 or 4 cats that I'm gonna feed this morning are cold. And I wash my hands. I clean this window. I set the AC up. Then I clean these 2 cat litter boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and post this video for your #1 entertainment for today, the 30th of August, 2022. And I get the ice cubes. I'll be doing it in a few minutes. And I ain't going without this camera. Well, the birds didn't get any food. You didn't get all the fries in them. Okay, the AC's running, the window's clean. It's 7:06 a.m. I got the pasta cooking. I can now close the door. Everybody can start calming down here. Here's what we got. We'll clean the cat litter box when I get back and feed the cats. Pick that up. Morning. Think of something like this. If you knew that you were going to go diving in shark-infested waters, would you go diving without a spear gun, a shark spear, or even a diving knife? Probably not, right? Unless you were looking for a special wish But what I can tell you is that because of the events that have taken place, I ain't leaving without these cameras in my hand, and my phones, and my tripods, all in one. Now, as soon as that pasta's done, we're gonna go and get it. Wimpy's got a bad habit of stepping on the air conditioner controls, so I'm gonna have to figure a way, because she could end up shutting it off or doing something to coagulate it. Look, I got a sore throat and a cold coming on though. And she's always in my face. She's exposed to a lot of people out there, and she always gets right up in my face and yells at me, and her slur speech disperses little bits of saliva on me. I mean, it's like she's with people who have had the COVID, and she's traveled to Europe. And now all of a sudden, I got a sore throat. Alright, so that's what I have for food right now. It feels good having the door closed. That way I don't have to look at the surroundings. And Rempy's navigating through all this just to get to some food. So I'm going to go ahead and feed Rempy right now. Puppy, Trini, if I can get Pee-Pee, are all going to eat soon. Right now I have to get everything together in here so I can navigate my own concerns and well-being. I'm now going to take my leave. I don't have any juice. I do have a little bit of water though. I'm going to go get the chair from inside. She took that away from me a couple days ago again. And I'm going to let her know that I got the AC hooked up, that I got a bag of pellets, that I put a towel down on the lawn chair, or the lawn furniture on the porch. That I say that I got the chair, and I'll do my dishes, because right now she's still sleeping. I let her know Poppy, Trini got fed. And I'll reassure her that tomorrow I'll be calling today, and tomorrow I'll be calling Caroline to let her know that I successfully made the medical exam. Fresh. I'm going to use that for chili. Put that up there. Put the banana up there. Get the charger for the laptop hooked up. we're going to attempt to get something accomplished today to some degree that I feel like I'm moving forward. This is a phone I'm waiting for a replacement on. There. There. I'm going to put some pepper in this. The macaroni and cheese. Okay. Back here's the washer. Yes. It's over here, buddy. Here you go. I'm not going to get as much done as I want today and tomorrow because today's going to be rest, organization, preparation. Tomorrow's going to be bus day. If I feel okay, I don't know. Right now I've got a bad piece of glass in my foot. And I don't have any sharp razor blades or a scalpel or anything to cut out a piece of glass out of my foot. I lanced the abscess from the broken tooth with a needle that I heated the tip up, and then I put a little bit of alcohol on a cotton ball and put that over the lanced area, and it didn't taste too well and stung, but brush my teeth, it's better than nothing. And this is the piece of glass in my foot. Right there. And it hurts, don't it? You have no idea. I've got one pair of socks left. Everything's got holes in it except the dress clothes that I haven't worn. We've got another 5 days, 4 days to wait till this lady comes in. It's not a lot of money. Nothing really. Drinking. I really don't want to walk to the pool. I really don't want to walk to the pool to get any ice cubes. But if I don't go, I don't get ice cubes. And we're going to fill this bag up with ice. It's a little one. See? It's a little tiny bag. Okay, time now is 7:51:26 a.m. I'm going to get ice cubes. I really don't want to go. Come on. Come on, friend. I'll feed you when I get back. Come on. Just got a little bit more work to do before we can eat and rest. There's a little bit of sunrise you get to get. It's so depressing and so upsetting to see how times have changed people to be afraid of their own shadow. This is how I'm walking to the pole, just like this. I guess this spooks people, right? Everything. And I don't do anything wrong. Sorry, temporary out of service. Okay, well that takes care of the ice. No ice cubes today. Not unless I can go into the clubhouse over there. Yep, temporary out of service. Yeah, it's closed. It's not going to affect us any ice cream today. Tomorrow or the next day. Because got the pool closed for 3 days. That's a big problem. Okay, so the only thing we have left to do is just empty the trash and do some dishes and clean the cat boxes. Set up the cat station inside, clean the other side, and come in here and take a nap. Or go inside. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. But so this whole atmosphere is so depressing. It's like this whole mobile home park is nothing but a depressing atmosphere. But I guess it's better than being in a living facility, right? For the elders. Does that look like this is usable capital? It's the remnants of desaturated. Litter. And I'm even being labeled as somebody who's wasting capital. You realize that if I didn't record everything that was happening, people would never know how much I actually worked and kept my nose out of other people's business and kept people's noses out of my business. And I used people's and noses in plural. Clean this up. I had to smoke it all night. This is all dead litter. She's up. Alright, now I'm gonna go inside and let her know I'm gonna do my dishes in a few minutes. Still gotta feed Poppy and Trini unless she's doing it inside right now. The AC's off. I'm gonna let her know that I used the towel for the outside lawn furniture. That I cleaned the cat litter and needs a cat litter if I already said that. Then I hook the AC up and I'll be extremely careful with the amount of electricity I use. And can I get a chair from inside the house? And that I'll be calling Caroline today. I'm going to take care of all that right now. I'll be right back. Time now is 8:04:51. I just went inside there. I said, I'll do my own dishes. I said, no worry about it. I said, I'm out of cat litter on the other side. I just cleaned up a huge mess. I said, can I get some cat litter? I said, otherwise tomorrow's going to be a huge mess. She's not sure. So she said, it's okay for me to grab the chair. I said, is there any chance you can get me some Listerine? I said, I'm going to attempt to do the plasma center tomorrow, but because I had to land some abscess this morning, I now have a sore throat. In the past 48 hours have been pretty rough on me. I don't know if they're going to defer me. She avoided answering the Listerine question, and then she said she can get it for me. Then she said she's leaving to go have lunch with her son before she goes to work at 1. I said, so that means you'll get it and bring it back tonight? She says, maybe. I said, okay, maybe. This is the shut up. She's got the door open. Talking. Okay, she just closed the door. She's got the door open a little bit. I told her, I said, with my disability money coming in, I said, I'm going to make an attempt to get out of here. When my disability money comes in, even if it's the $400, I'll still try to get out of here right away. She said, okay. I said, I still have to feed Poppy and Trini. I said, have you fed them yet? She's like, no. I said, are you going to? She didn't answer me. I said, if you're not going to, I can feed them outside. I said, but then I have to lock Frankie in the bathroom because I can't control Frankie when I got Poppy and Trini out here on the porch eating. She's like, well, just lock the door. I said, lock the door. Oh, she's like, oh, we can't. I said, is it okay if I put Frankie in the bathroom? A moment later, she's like, yeah. I said, I took a towel and I put it out there on the lawn furniture. She's like, huh? I said, yeah, yesterday when you ripped the towel off of the lawn furniture. She's like, huh? I said, the lawn furniture, you know, where I sleep when I'm on the porch. I said, well, yesterday I was sleeping out in the heat, sweating on that plastic. I said, it was really uncomfortable. I said, so I took one of the towels that you washed that we used for the lawn furniture and I put it on the lawn furniture. She's like, don't you have a towel? I'm like, I only have one towel. There are 4 windows in the shed that I need to block. I don't have any towels anymore. I said, can I use a towel? Which I already did. She's like, sure. Then she's like, shut up, get out. She was doing my dishes. I said, don't worry about my dishes. I'll do them. I didn't want to wake you up. She didn't say anything. I said, then she grabbed one of the dishes. I said, Leslie, I said, don't worry about it. I'll do the dishes. She kept doing them. So I just walked away. There's this woman that says things like, I hate you. People like you don't die. Now all of a sudden she's got all the doors open. And it's pretty hot outside. Look,
Oh, you got my AC on.
no, I don't have your AC. You want to come over here and check? I just put the fan on and I just hooked the AC up like you told me to do yesterday.
It better not be running when you can go inside the house.
Leslie, as much as I can conserve, I will. It's not running right now. I'll be damned if I go in that house. Now the door's closed. This is harassment. This is major harassment. At this point, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to mess with the cat, and I'm not going to go inside. I'm just going to stay out here until she leaves. She's got all the blinds closed in the house, and we've got just more documentation. She doesn't show any concern to my health complications right now. She's not concerned about the Listerine abscess, my headaches, my back problems. So right now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna clean that garbage recycling bin and let it dry. Come back in here, get some ice water from inside the house. We'll go in there. Um, Wait till she leaves, and then come in here and I was thinking taking one of these lawn chairs out. That way I can just sit down here comfortably and work. It's impossible for me to take all this stuff inside the house, hook it all up, and then stress out about her just showing up and telling me, get all my SHIT out of the house. Get out. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. I'm stressed, but I'm not depressed, and I'm not sad. Not only that, she didn't even care enough to feed Tree. Tree's sitting out here waiting. Come here, Tree. I hope Frankie doesn't come up. Oh, here's Frankie. She didn't even feed any of the cats inside. She doesn't even go and get these little bags. I have to pick them up when I'm out there. So right now I got Frankie in the bathroom. Wimpy already ate. Poppy never got to eat. But will as soon as I find him. And, I don't know how I'm gonna get out of this yet, but I'm having my first cup of water in 24 hours. This is all I have. right here to eat from and package my food so I can leave it in here and eat it at a later time. I no longer cook in the house. I almost don't go in there at all. And puppies, actually, this cat needs to be with me. Okay, so I'll go bring this ice tray back in. Alright, so she's on the phone with her sister, talking about how many beverages she had yesterday instead of talking to me about a list of situations that need to be addressed. She doesn't care to feed Pee or Poppy like I'm feeding Trini right now. Right, Trini? Trini? Every time she comes out here, she's always looking at this camera. But a lot of times, I have it like this so she can't see it. She doesn't know how to maneuver this tripod, so she doesn't put her hands on it. And then, these tripods, they also confuse her. Now this phone doesn't work, but it does give the impression that it's recording. Alright, so I may drop the posts down to the morning post, and then the rest I'll keep, and then give you a summary so you can anticipate what's coming about. Yeah, that's what I'll do. On the 30th of August, 2022, time is at this location and date 8:39:31 a.m.